Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Heather, and today I want to start by saying that if you have found this video because you're trying to get pregnant, I am thinking about you and I am praying for you. I know that pain all too well. 2 years ago, I was in your exact position, looking videos up on YouTube, willing to try anything to help me get pregnant. So today, I'm going to share what worked for me. My infertility journey started back in 2015. My husband and I had been trying for a few years and it just wasn't happening. Figured it had something to do with me since my cycles were so irregular, so I started seeing a gynecologist, and she said that she couldn't help me with my infertility until I lost a great amount of weight. I tried really hard and I just couldn't stay consistent with anything. So a few years later, I decided to see a new gynecologist to see if they could help me. And he was able to look at all the tests and sonograms that the previous doctor had done. And he right away prescribed me with PCOS and sent me to a fertility doctor. So from January 2018 to January 2019, I had done several cycles of fertility medication and it worked. The medicine was working, but I still didn't get pregnant. January 2019 is when my fertility doctor recommended that we tried IVF, and I just was not ready for that mentally. So I did my research, and that's when I found that a lot of women with PCOS had a great success with keto. I did keto on my own for about a month, and I had lost weight, but I did not have the motivation to stay consistent like I needed to. So I started seeing a doctor that recommends keto, and that really helped me stay consistent and to not cheat. And once I was able to do that, everything got so much easier and the weight really started to come off. I wasn't on any kind of weight loss medication since we were still trying to have a baby. The first few months, I just focused on staying below 20 grams of net carbs. Anytime I would hit a stall in my weight loss, I would try to stay as close as I could to 0 carbs, which sounds really hard, but I was fat adapted and it really wasn't. So by November of 2019, I had lost 90 pounds, and I felt like it was a good time to contact our fertility specialist again to try to get on medications to see if being on keto and regulating my hormones would help us get pregnant. And before we would be able to get on medication, I would have to, take a pregnancy test and they'd have to double check. So I had pregnancy tests still in my cabinet, so I took one the next morning, and sure enough, I was already pregnant. So if you're watching this video and you're trying to get pregnant on keto, I would say the main points are to stay consistent as possible and stay below 20 grams of carbs and try to eat the cleanest stuff you can. That's going to be what's best for your body. And whatever you do, just don't give up. I know that's the last thing you want to hear. You hear it over and over again. But I never thought this would happen to me. I never thought that being on this journey would give me the baby that I dreamed for. So if it can happen to me, it can happen to you. Just stay positive. And I would love for you to join me on this keto journey. I'm starting all over again, trying to lose this baby weight and doing the exact same things that I did before. Just not trying for another baby right now. So please feel free to join me and let me know what works for you. Thanks for watching.